because of delays in getting paperwork proving their pedigree.
The ponies are listed as endangered by the Rare Breed Survival Trust and require a passport from the Exmoor Pony Society to be sold. But some breeders have been waiting months for papers to be issued, and they've said they can't afford to keep them for that length of time. Rebecca Williams reports.
The Exmoor pony calls to mind the primitive horses that grazed the land during the Ice Age. They're an endangered species often seen on the North Devon and Somerset moors. Nowadays, they need a passport to prove their pedigree. But breeders like Nigel and Maria Floyd say they've been forced to cull ponies because of delays in obtaining the paperwork.
Devastating, really, because these ponies, they belong to the moor and we want to keep them there, and they cost us money in keeping them there, but for romantic reasons we want to keep them because, you know, generations before us have done it. Once it's gone, it will never come back, and Exmoor without Exmoor ponies would be awful.
Without a passport, ponies can't be sold for their true value, and many breeders simply can't afford to keep them. The majority say they do so for a love and the culture that's been passed through generations. And the worry is that without that, the Exmoor pony could die out completely. So these are the passports that all Exmoor ponies want to achieve, but farmers are saying not enough of them at the moment are getting them. Now, the reason that they want these passports is so that they can be shown, so they can continue to be bred, and it also increases a pony's value. Whilst on the moors, the ponies are semi-feral. This herd in Somerset has been trained up, and some are now used to ride. Dawn Westcott has written 3 books on the much-loved breed and has many Exmoors of her own.
I think you've seen how special they are. They're incredibly characterful, incredibly beautiful. But what is very important about them is there are not many of them. They're an endangered breed. And you can see that they've got a very distinctive type. They're very... They've got a very ancient look about them, like the ancient cave paintings, and they are Britain's oldest ancient native hill pony breed.
The Exmoor Pony Society, which oversees the passport process, says if breeders wish to have a pony registered into the Exmoor Society studbook, they must comply with the society rules, which are voted upon and agreed by the membership. If the information provided by the breeder is correct, then it normally takes 10 working days for the results to be received. But some farmers say they've waited many, many months for the documentation to arrive. They insist culling ponies is a last resort, but it's one that may happen year after year if there aren't changes to the system. Rebecca Williams, Sky News, and Exmoor.